Yes, not bad, not bad. There happens to be a sport bike parked on my street right outside my freaking window. And I find it quite amazing that people will pay exuberant amount of money to register and insure these bikes. I think it's the equivalent of, like, you know, doing fucking cocaine versus smoking marijuana. You know what I mean? The cost is incredible. But that's not why I'm here. I spotted this Lincoln Town Car earlier and fucking stupid bike pad. Bike pad here, bike pad there. What the fuck is the point of that? Jesus Christ. When you bike on a fucking street, you stay on one side or the other. That's it, that's all. Anyway, don't get me fucking started. Montreal, like so many fucking cities, people think they're so fucking smart, they got nothing else to do but piss our money away on bullshit. Anyway, on a positive note, the Lincoln Town Car. I'd say 1979. From a time when things were not exaggerated so much, things were much more simpler, people were much more simpler, and people were better off because they weren't fucking corrupted by all kinds of bullshit, specifically coming from technology. It's been quite a while actually since I've seen a two-door of one of these. Like most cars, the two-door was not a really big seller. And it's funny because I knew a guy had one like these. I'm sure this thing's a 79 because I knew a guy or a friend actually had a four-door that I filmed just like this. Look at that, it says, oh shit, Hawkesbury, eh? Hawkesbury pre-owned. Huh. I'm sure it wasn't sold in Hawkesbury, but I'm sure the guy who owns this is the same guy who owns this GMC, and he's also got a Camaro back there. Not the finest years for Ford, that's for sure. But nevertheless, anybody who loves boats, land yachts if you will, we love these cars. We don't care how fucking much gas they take. We don't care how much they pollute. We don't care how much space they take. They're just awesome. Look at that. Look at the star crest in the window. I didn't even know that was there. Isn't that cool? Looks very good. Low mileage, I'm sure. What happened to the trim here? Trim came off over here, I think, or is about to come off, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, she's begging for white wall tires, though. I don't know. To me, seeing a Lincoln without white wall tires is it's like trying to drink whiskey from a bottle of wine, eh? Yeah, she's a nice oldie. Concealed headlights. What a tank, eh? What a prowess. Of course, I couldn't help think walking over here is that the guy who owns this car last summer, I don't know, something like that. The back alley, I saw his 58 Chevy. A 58 Chevy, a friend of his told me that that's actually his first car. There's the Camaro, but I'm going to do that some other day. Not now. And how many people can actually say they still have their first car? Not many, man. Not many. So, as I always say in my videos, that's it, that's all. C'est tout, comme on dit. Yeah, there's a better view of that crest, that little gold. Look at that, that's neat, eh? Got your opera light there. Yeah. You know, it's funny, I've seen so many of these cars in my life. You know, they're well preserved. But I've never rode in one. Never. Never have. And because I've ridden in a lot more Cadillacs actually than Lincolns. That's the funny thing. You know? So when's the last time you saw a Camaro from these years with hubcaps on it, eh? Anyway, coming to you not live from Hochelaga here in Montreal on a beautiful summer evening in July, coming to the end of July. Me was hoping to go, not hoping, but I'm definitely going to be going to the big show in Granby, Quebec, where there are hundreds of classic cars, and there are lots of them for sale. And look, there's a Dodge Ram van there, Road Trek model, just to finish things off, you know. There you go. And that's all she wrote, baby. Ooh. I had to show that archway. That's amazing. You think they're gonna fucking ever make anything like that again? Bem, não. Isso é trop cher. It costs too much money. That's what sucks about being alive today. It's how fucking cheap everything is made today. You buy a fucking Rolls Royce, it's fucking cheap. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it. Take care. Bye.